welcome back to another episode of Average Goats with those Hawaiian vibes. You know, we got the
I love it.
Sentry World coming up, the first week of the PGA calendar year tour. You know, our big first event of the year. I'm pumped. Sammy, how we doing today?
I'm pumped, dude. Yeah, excited.
Yeah, finally PGA golf, right?
Yes.
Prime time too, you know, because they're so far behind us. Like you get to watch it on Friday night and watch it snow. We're supposed to get a shit ton of snow now, and we're going to be like 12 degrees. And so, yeah, happy to be back here with you, Sammy, and back for this episode, too. We're bringing back Pods. Pods, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you back, and we're not going to talk about the Gakers, the Packers.
Right.
We're just going to
go clear this time.
We're just staying right with golf. So
there'll be little jabs.
Yeah. Yeah, little jabs for sure from you guys.
We'll find our ways.
So, so I'm excited, guys. We got the first event of the year at Kapalua Resort.
Yeah.
Kind of a crazy course where they get started. You know, it's a par 73.
Oh.
It's 7,596 yards, 7,600-yard course, big ballpark.
Yeah.
This is the week where you normally see some of the big drives of the year, too. Because they got some of those big down-the-hill holes where they're driving at, 350 plus.
Yeah.
So, I'm pumped. You guys want some dirt on the course?
Sure.
Let's hear it.
So I got some GCSA facts. As you guys know, I'm a golf course superintendent, and I'm able to get a fact sheet on the tournament site for each week. So, like, right now, they're reporting from there going into this tournament. So think about this when you start thinking about your bets, okay? What I'm about to tell you. It's been one of the drier years going into this tournament, and they've been hand watering more than they've ever had to hand water in previous years. So what does that mean? It's going to be fast. It's going to be firm. We're going to see maybe some drives lengths out here that we've never even seen out in Hawaii. So I think it's going to be a fun tournament. It's going to be fiery. I like it, too, when they changed the format and made an Elevate event. You guys tell me what you think. It's not just past winners, right? It's the people that are qualified for the elevated events, and you get some more people in there. And it feels like more of an actual kick off to the season rather than like a preseason game.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's gonna be pretty good. It's the greens are gonna be rolling pretty good too. They're cut at .110.
Oh God.
.110.
Sounds tight.
How fast do you think those are going to be?
Fifth Eagle Bermuda grass at .110.
Jeez. 13s, 14s.
They're gonna be quick, and they got big undulations in there. If they're that fast and firm, I mean, and pretty cool course too. Core Crenshaw course. I love their courses. You guys ever play like a Core Crenshaw?
No.
Didn't think of one around here. Notre Dame Warren course is a Core Crenshaw.
Really?
Yeah. I love their courses. Any of their courses I've played. Pinehurst number 2 is the one everybody knows them for. They're really good architects, and it's Core Crenshaw, Ben Crenshaw, the golfer. 1-2 master, so he knows a little something.
What kind of scoring is typical for this event? Like with the drier, quicker greens, you think
they go
affect
low.
Scoring?
It's you'll see them right around 30 under.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I think the 7,600 is kind of
it's a 5-6 under around kind of day, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean,
I'm sorry, 20 to 26 under.
Yeah, I think the 76 is kind of not faulty, but you get
73.
It's 7,600
yards,
okay. But it's
because it is a big ballpark.
It is
right.
44.5 acres of fairways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
That's a lot of land.
Yeah, right.
Because I just remember, is it 18 where they hit the big bombs, and it's pretty wide landing area.
Yeah.
Now they have to hit 5 and 3 woods now this year because of how dry it's going to be and everything like that. And they always kind of run out of room. But they have 93 bunkers on this course.
Oh God.
How many we got here? Like 20?
21, counting the practice bunkers.
Yeah. He would know. He raked them.
Would.
Did they ever let you on the machine?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you wear special boots when you did, or did they tie blocks of wood to the pedal so you could reach them?
Nice.
No?
All right.
That's where we're going?
All right.
That's where we're going. So, yeah, no. So the course is going to be long. The course is going to be fast. It's going to be firm. It's going to be fun to watch. And I'm excited. Like Friday night, I'm already looking forward to it, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to be, of course,
time?
that firm. I think it's going to be fun to see some wedge shots that look like ours, too. Kind of just skip all the way to the back.
We should almost do a viewing get-together and just sit here. And
live reaction?
Live reaction reviews.
All right.
Oh, carnage. Carnage.
Yeah, just give me a reason to be here, Pappy.
Man, so we we talk about sports betting every once in a while, and I was telling you guys earlier off the air, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me or my app. I'm a FanDuel sportsbook app kind of guy. I like to do like top 10 and do like a 3 to 5 person parlay.
Yeah.
Or top 20. They're not really letting me parlay them right now. So they're pushing me, I think, to like a new product they're selling. It's these group things. Have you guys ever done them? Where they'll give you a group of like 5 or 6 golfers to pick from.
They have like...
And it's the odds of that guy just winning that group.
Yeah.
So I picked like...
Yeah, like specialty parlays.
I picked 6 different group winners and parlayed it into one. Oof. I'm pumped.
Oof.
$5 bet, 4,000.
Yeah, those odds got to be pretty high.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I picked some good dogs,
You say
too.
$5 bet?
Yeah, $5 bet's going to be
4,000.
4,036 to be correct. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Sounds like my NFL parlays.
Oh, jeez.
0 for 18.
Yeah, right.
What were those things called? Like study them in science back in the day where it would be like you would knock a marble and then it would knock over the dominoes. Then it would like knock a piece of wood that dropped an axe that cut the string. And it would be like to turn the toaster on.
Like the assembly line type of like.
Yeah, it just kept doing like more
like
random
a chain
weird
reaction
shit.
type thing?
Yeah, what is that called? There's a
tell.
word for it, those things. But that's what I was thinking about when you were talking about that. For my parlays.
Yeah.
My parlays, yeah. If these 128 things work,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm going to have a chance.
Exactly.
What's the point?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If a $10 bet only wins $4, what's...
Yeah, that's
no one wants to do
that's
that.
not fun.
No.
And that one
true.
parlay you hit a year,
It pays off all the
that
other ones.
freaking juices you for 364 days.
Yeah, I will say I'm equally as bad as betting on the PGA Tour.
Yes.
That I almost hit that less than I hit NFL bets, and I have yet to hit an NFL bet this year.
I'll usually get 1 or 2 tournament winners out of the year.
Yeah. See, I don't go for tournament winners.
Oh, you gotta sprinkle the field.
PGA Tour field's just so big.
So that's what she said.
Exactly. Come on, like Kapalua, baby.
Same. Come on, man.
Come on now.
You know she be talking about me.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, you got your favorites to bet on.
Yeah.
Scotty. I mean, you're probably a good payout.
Who's not playing this week, which is like that just like gutted me that he got a hang. First off, why is he doing anything at home?
Yeah.
Like we talked about in the one pod, Sammy, the guy who made over $50 million on the course, and he's at home for the holidays, cooking, cutting something in the kitchen.
Well, he's a family man.
Yeah, his family should have said, "Keep your ass on the couch. You're our golden goose."
Exactly.
And,
Careful with that knife and those fingers.
Yeah.
Right.
You got the Sentry in a
Man.
couple weeks.
the only thing you need to be cutting
Yeah.
is more records because that guy was on fire last year. But so all right, so we don't have Scotty this week. Who do you like, Connor? I'm sorry, Pods. Who do you like more for this week out in Hawaii?
I think Xander's got a shot. I mean, he's not one of the long ball hitters, but you go to a course that's dry and firm, you're gonna get the rollout.
He hits it pretty far.
Hey, he does, yes, but I mean, he's not. I don't know what his average is off the top of my head, but he's not in the top 5, top 10 long ball hitters.
Yeah. We got to come up with like a really good catchphrase or saying. You know how they used to, Sammy, they would go pound for pound, best fighter in the world. Or
Oh, yeah.
We got to come up with like inch for inch, far hitting guy on the golf course. We got to come up with like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So these short guys get the wreck that they deserve. Sammy, do you got any names that you're kind of pulling for this weekend?
I'm looking at the names and I'm like,
Yeah,
I like a lot of them.
right. But you haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah,
So you don't like really know what to expect.
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these guys did really, really good.
Well, and that's back to the PGA betting.
Yeah,
that's
the
why
betting,
it's
right.
so tough.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a field of how many people are at Kapalua?
Yeah, like 70.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because last year, who won it? Chris Kirk won it. And you're like, wait,
Who?
what? How did he even get
Yeah,
into it? Yeah,
exactly.
he's probably like one of the last guys that qualified into the elevated status, and he ends up winning it. So I guess he's got a chance to go back-to-back this year. But I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to be, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, right, if it started to be like Xander Schauffele and another big name right now. Maybe
got
Patrick Cantlay
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah, like Finau might be. Like,
Finau.
You got some of the younger guys that are playing in this too.
Yes.
Heath,
Yeah.
Akshay.
I'm a big Akshay fan this week. I'm being pretty bullish on him. I think he's my pick to win. I really like Robert McIntyre at this course. Telling you,
okay.
book it, book it, book it.
All right.
Yeah,
His eyes got really wide over
I
there.
know. Spoiler: that's my secret pick of the week. Robert McIntyre.
Yeah.
Big news. And I like Nick Dunlap. That kid can play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The amateur that won the American AMX
last year,
Express.
2 years ago, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
that's like the week 3 tournament. He wins it as an amateur, turns
Yeah.
pro. He ended up winning later on in the year.
Yeah.
He's hot or cold though. If you really follow him,
Yeah.
Like, he's either like top 10, top 15-ish kind of land, or you're seeing his name on the leaderboard Saturday afternoon, or he missed the cut.
Close to the cut line, over by a couple.
Dude can flat out ball, though. Could you imagine winning a golf tournament as an amateur?
I don't know if I'd be happy or sad.
Because you don't get the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it'd
I
be
didn't
great
realize
to
that.
obviously.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you can't claim.
Like,
if you're
when
an
he
amateur.
won last year,
Because of the PGA, like you don't have your tour card?
Yeah.
well, because he's declared as, as
he's-
an amateur, right?
yeah.
So, but he was able to take.
Give me the prize money, though.
Well, but you run the risk of not making any money.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I guess
weird.
you has that
It is kinda
amateur
weird.
too, but
I don't really get it.
Then
but
how do you get it with, like, because I'm sure he was getting NIL money, right?
I just feel like if you win, you get the money. But
yeah.
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's how it should be.
I'm being too
but-
simple with it, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
what he miss out on for not being
$1 million plus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But then they were like, but you still have your tour card if you want to turn pro now. It's like, oh, thanks. You don't want to give me a
They
little.
literally hold the winnings from people that
Oh,
aren't.
it goes to the next person.
Yeah, so
second
second
place
place
got the
got
first
What
place
the
money.
Fuck.
Yeah. Right?
Why am I just realizing any of this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense to me. I feel like.
It reminds me of greatest game ever played and the fat English guy. Amateur.
Oh,
When was
yeah.
the last time you lost to an amateur?
What a great movie.
Great movie. Really good. What a
Oh, I
rap-
didn't
golf
realize
movie
that
made.
though.
what a
That's
rap
crazy.
name. Stop it. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Best golf movie ever made is not greatest game ever played.
It's in the name. It's the greatest.
Cool. Yeah. Not even close.
What? Caddyshack?
Yeah, it's not even close.
Absolutely not.
Caddyshack is a top 5 movie of all time if you want to get into it.
No.
But
Golf's a game about respect.
Tin Cup, baby.
Tin Cup is right there too.
Yeah, that one's up there. Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore too. Gonna be.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore
too.
in
It's
general
gonna
is
be
man.
just
up there.
Happy Gilmore 1 is amazing.
Let's.
So.
What is
What a way to kick off the golf season.
the year you get that news?
Yeah.
Have you seen the clip like
Have you
of,
seen
of
some
Hal?
of the people that are making
seen Hal?
cameos?
Yeah, Hal like is coming back.
Oh yeah, a lot of returning cast.
Like
Shooter McGavin's
oh yeah,
back.
yep. You got Travis Kelce coming in. We
You got
got
the one comedian Swanson. What's that guy's name? The weirdo. He's a comedian.
Sebastian. Is
No,
it the
not Sebastian.
Swanson?
He was in a lot of those movies like that. He's, I guess, going to be the caddy this time.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading a little bit about
Swartzen.
Yeah.
Nick Swartzen.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's
I love him. Yeah.
You know what would have been great to tie this back to Kapalua? Will Zalatoris plays the caddy.
Yes, that'd be.
That would have been funny.
After a full
think he
season
will?
of him, coming onto the
No.
scene.
What if he is?
I
in it?
think Will
What
Zalatoris
if he's
is
in it?
on tour, the new young gun, beating up on Shooter and Happy Gilmore. And it's caddy, it's Happy's old caddy, Will Zalatoris.
and happy caddies for him.
he already shot the scenes, dude. He's ready
Happy's-
for this tournament now.
He's got to go to the senior tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
champions.
Champions tour. There you go.
I like
Sorry.
where this is going.
I like that. Yeah. So you guys got any other picks that are going to play well this week, you think, at Kapalua?
Is Tom Kim playing?
I don't
yeah.
believe.
I thought he was.
That's just a name I like. Other than that,
I think Siwoo Kim is playing.
Yes.
I don't think Tom Kim is playing. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't even know his
Yeah.
world ranking or anything about that. But
Yeah, I don't. Not entirely sure.
Just want to see him roll his pants all the way up to his knees again and
yeah,
get ready to go.
yeah.
Start fist pumping. No, I like Ludwig.
Oh, okay. Coming off injury.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, you never know.
Great player.
Got to bounce
Yeah.
back sometime.
He's so good.
Last
So
year
good.
had a pretty hot season.
You don't want your boy Nap?
Well, I was just thinking about him. I mean,
Yeah.
other than his great swing, he doesn't really score that great.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
I mean, he made it here.
well.
Yeah.
But compared to us, he's great. Obviously.
He is great.
Now, Sammy,
What's up?
going back a couple episodes,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather have Jake Knapp's swing or Scotty Scheffler's swing? Money and endorsements included with the swing.
Okay. I think a lot of this came from just the fact that, like, it's a visual thing for me. Because the visual of Jake Knapp's swing is so much better.
It's so pretty.
But Scheffler's swing, it looks chaotic when he's swinging. It looks like, I don't know, like when even just some of these reruns, he looks
all
off
over the
balance.
place.
He's just falling over. It's just weird.
Yeah,
still-
find the center, you find the center.
But again, it's
You could
not
have
about
one-
it's not about his contact. His contact's the best in the world. It's just the visuals look just awful.
I want
But that's just to
Adam
me
Scott.
personally. Oh yeah. Again,
That'd be a
Adam
good
Scott
one.
swing.
amazing. That was
Rory's-
amazing.
He's in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Justin,
love to see
Justin
him.
Thomas. You guys think he was looking good a couple weeks ago?
Yeah,
I
how's
think
he?
he's-
Yeah.
Came off a rough season, it seemed like.
And yeah, I think he just had a kid too. That's why he missed the PNC. He didn't play with his dad like he usually does.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he
that's
was-
right.
he was doing pretty good at the Hero towards the end of the year. So, maybe is this his year of redemption?
I would like.
It'd be
I'd like
nice
say
to
yes.
see. Yeah, I would agree.
And I think
It'd be nice.
Not really hearing
but-
anything of the media darling known as Max Homa. Like, he's in the field. Nobody's really high on him right now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some of these guys, you see it. I mean, obviously golf's a tough game, as we all know. But you see them kind of light up a field maybe once or twice a year, and then nothing. And then they kind of fall off. Like I said, I mean, granted, there's, 125
Tough to win. Yeah.
players that are amazing because they're on tour.
Yeah.
But, what does he need to do is this maybe his tournament where he breaks it out?
It'd be nice to see. I've always rooted for him. I mean, I love him as a player.
He's good swing, good attitude.
Mm-hmm.
On social media all the time, roasting people's swings.
I think
Good stuff.
I think the two people I'm eager to see play well this year is a return of Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Sounds like the wrist is on the
he
up.
playing?
He's not in this tournament.
No.
And Colin Morikawa, who is playing in this, I believe.
Yes.
I want to see, because it's like last year he was starting to get to that form where he wins a couple majors at a very young age, real quick back and back. He was getting hot early in the year, He was close there at the Masters and kind of fell off, and then he was close a couple other times. Like, is this the year he makes the step now to where he is having a Xander Schauffele-like season?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, he's been there a couple of times. He's won before, so he knows what it takes. Does that kind of all come to? Is this his year where it all comes together?
I mean, do you guys like so like for golfers like us, right? Like there's maybe 2, maybe 3 times a year where you're not even thinking. You can't wait to get over the ball.
Yep.
You have a feel, you're setting the club, and you're just wheeling and dealing, right? Those are the
so
3
good.
best.
Yeah.
Feels so good.
3 best days of the year.
The 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
Don't tell the rest of my family or friends.
Yeah.
The 3 if I got 3 of those a year, those are the 3 best days, hands down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's
Nothing
usually happening on like a beautiful day.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, the
So
day's
just wheeling
perfect.
and dealing.
And that's
Yeah.
all you want to talk about.
That to me looks like Colin Morikawa almost every time out. It looks like he's over the ball. I mean, talk about
Looks
swings.
confident.
Yeah.
Just does. He just gets over there, straight back, straight through, bam. And when he's on, he's top of class.
Oh,
So-
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good to see him come back. But what are anything else you're looking forward to this week in Hawaii that's kind of jumping out at you?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, there are a couple of people in the field that I think I would like to see kind of not necessarily back in the winner's circle, but just a good performance to kick off the season. Because you don't want to get behind the 8 ball early.
Right.
You don't want to, you don't want to have a bad showing first tournament of the year.
Yeah.
I would like to see, Cam Young play well. Some of the younger guys, like you said, Akshay.
I think Akshay
16th
wins.
Tagala.
So I got Akshay winning. Who you got winning?
I don't know. I'm torn between. Screw it. I'll go Keegan Bradley.
Ooh, captain.
wow.
Yeah, just
I
some
like that.
Just some experience.
By the way, he's definitely winning the one group that they threw at me in my bet if it's part of my parlay.
Do you remember what the bet was?
No,
who was the pairing?
I don't. But I'm pumped about it.
Keegan, what a character.
He was gonna be part of my top 22 parlay.
Is he gonna bring the stank eyes back?
I'm telling you right now. If he gets off to a hot start, it is gonna be a fun ass story to watch. Captain/player playing captain Ryder Cup.
That
Bethpage
was
Black.
That was my
That'd be
next
sick.
question.
Like, think of that.
Is he gonna be a player captain?
What if he's able to pull that off? Because everybody always thought that was like the road we were going down with Tiger and Phil.
Yeah.
Like pre-COVID, pre-live, and all that crap. Like, they have the ability to be a player captain. What if he pulls it off? Just because kind of get bumped up early, they kind of needed somebody, and it kind of fell in his lap for this time at Bethpage. That probably wasn't the original plan. The original plan was probably this was going to be Phil's year to be captain.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Phil, epic showdown at Bethpage, doesn't pull it off at a U.S. Open. He's like always, the crowds come out for him. Like, having him there as the captain would have been crazy, right? And who knows, if there's this big live PGA mend, be pretty cool last minute decision. Keegan's like, I got one last assistant coach, one last assistant captain, and it's Phil. And he comes back to New York like on Team USA.
Well, I think he technically can do it, can he? Phil can still play in the Ryder Cup because it's not a PGA Tour sanctioned event, right?
He'd have to be picked.
Yes.
It is a PGA event.
Well, yeah, I understand that,
Yeah.
but it's not.
That was the big talk. Like, would Brooks be on the team? And they took Brooks, but they didn't take Bryson. And then Bryson comes back and wins the U.S. Open, almost won the Masters before that. So, like, it is a big top, like, because they have so many less opportunities to win Ryder Cup points, it puts it on the captain to then pick them.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotcha.
And looking back, like, that U.S. Open where we get spanked over there again, well, we've been better off not taking one of Zach Johnson's buddies and bringing a Bryson DeChambeau. I say yes.
Or Keegan. Does Keegan become a player captain just for a spit in the face?
Could you imagine that?
Just to show him what could have been.
Oh, jeez.
Could you imagine?
Just the storyline is just
don't even bring up the whole just Keegan and the idea of golf and him. Yes, he doesn't get picked, and we all watched on Full Swing, right?
With
he
his
gets
family.
the call, and he's devastated.
with his family.
Yeah, they're like having a picnic or something in the backyard.
I mean, that's a top
Devastating.
sports redemption story of all time.
Has to
Yeah.
be. I think Keegan should be. He has to be player captain.
That would be awesome. If he gets hot.
That'd be sick.
Even if he doesn't.
All right, I'm
I
low key pulling for Keegan to win every week.
Yeah. I just.
every week.
Sam, what if he wins the Masters?
I mean,
He wins the
I'm
Masters. You're April 20th. You're
I'm
sitting there,
rooting
the
for it. I
Masters
mean,
done,
that'd be sweet.
and you know you're picking your picks in May, June, July, August. You're making your captain picks in 4 months. Who's gonna outduel you now with only 3 more majors?
No one.
If
That'd be
Keegan
crazy.
Bradley has like 3 top 5s and a win, he's got to pick himself for the team.
I'm in favor of. He could take last every tournament. I don't care.
You just want him there.
I just want him there.
Because you know he's gonna ball
Yeah,
at the
just
Ryder
like
Cup.
Carlito from the WWE. Just
Well,
spit in the
dude,
face.
Guys with chip. When you got a chip on your shoulder,
You want to bring up a wrestler, and that's who you bring up?
Yeah, he spit
In the face of people who are not cool.
Yeah, spit the apple.
Yeah,
nice.
that was stupid. That was so bad.
That was great. You know.
Yeah, unreal.
I do think the added chip on the shoulder that would be. I
Oh
mean,
my.
just something to watch. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine too all like because the amount of mental preparation you have to take and how exhausting that is when they come out of a match, right? And then so you're doing that, but then you're also leaning on your assistant captains more because you're trying to figure out the pairings when you have to go in the meeting after the golf is done to then go set up the next days of golf.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That'd be pretty crazy. So, well, Sam, who did you think is going to win this week? Who's your pick?
I'll go Finau.
Okay, we got Finau, Akshay,
Keegan. I'm locking it in.
Love it.
This is the year.
You're betting it now.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I'm going to sprinkle $10 on it.
You have to.
Yeah, I have to now.
The Cinderella story
You
almost.
look up why are we talking about something else? Someone needs to look up what are his odds right now this week to win the Sentry. That would be the question. I can do it. Don't worry. We'll multitask. We'll pull through, guys.
They've got to be pretty high.
So final talk then for the golf talk is this week is let's kind of look forward to, right? Like everybody, it's the start of a new year, resolutions, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to look in the past anymore. We're looking ahead, and we talk about Ryder Cup all the time. So let's talk majors, right? Majors. Xander Schauffele last year wins 2, huge. Scotty wins another Masters, awesome. Who do you guys believe? You guys want to do this one by one? So let's go. First one of the year is going to be the Masters, right? So Scotty went back to back coming into this year. Who do you got winning the Masters in 2025?
I think when it comes to majors, it's tough to bet against Scotty.
3 in a row.
But have we ever seen 3 in a row?
Not at the Masters.
Wow, that would be something.
That'd be greatness.
Back to back
Then
is
some.
greatness.
Yeah.
How many of these live
Back to back
guys?
is greatness.
Exactly. One is greatness.
Yeah,
That is true.
I mean,
that's true.
the green jacket is out. I mean, I would say one of the most notable, trophies, if you will, in sports.
Correct. The green jacket.
Yeah.
So the big story is you get the green jacket the year you win it, and then when you come back to defend, you have to hand your green jacket in, and then at the end of that week, the green jacket stays in your locker. You don't get to take it home with you, right? And then you don't get it back until you go back the following year.
Yeah.
As a return. Scotty's had it 2+ years. That's crazy.
I don't see it being a third. I would like to see maybe one of the younger guys kind of maybe not win, but in the crowd, in the leaderboard, in the hunt. I think Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas is going to win the Masters.
I think coming off, like a rough year last year, kind of has a chip on his shoulder, especially after Full Swing comes out. JT gets the pick. I think, he got a lot of backlash for that probably. Maybe not him directly, but I don't think he played particularly well in the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see JT back back in the major.
Keegan Bradley's plus 4,500.
Yeah, that's a $10 bet.
4,500.
Man,
how's JT been playing though? Is he even
Not good.
He played pretty good at the Hero.
Yeah, I mean, as of
Limited
recent,
field, very
yeah.
limited field, 18, 20 people.
that we're watching right now? Is that the
Just had a
reruns?
a baby too, I believe. So he's gonna have that going at home. So
Look at Scotty.
you're going Justin.
Scotty had a
Thomas.
baby and won. What did he win? Not the Arnold Palmer. Yeah, did he?
Don't ever say look at Scotty and then somebody like JT. Stop that.
Well, they're in the same conversation.
That's nonsense. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not even close. Sam, who do you like for this year's Masters?
let me just look at my list here, and it's gonna close my eyes real quick.
Nope. I like it.
That's what it feels like.
Seriously. I want to go to the Auberg. I mean, or however you say his name,
Ludwig.
I just love his game. He's so good.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, but that would be insane if he won.
Connor, he didn't take a nap.
I can't.
Shocking.
Yeah. He's got a great swing.
Yeah.
Got a great swing.
So nobody's going for history. Scotty Scheffler 3 in a row.
I don't think it's gonna be done.
Wow.
I don't want to guess that.
I mean, I think he wins another major at some point in the year. I just don't know if it's the Masters.
Okay.
I just feel like that might be. I don't know if that's an obvious pick, but like,
I mean,
he's just so good.
He's got to be the favorite.
I'm just trying not to pick the obvious one. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give a little something else.
Pat, what do you think?
But other than that, yeah.
No, I can't believe one of you didn't go Rory McIlroy and complete the career Grand Slam.
I don't see it happening.
Wow. Okay. I'm going Jordan Spieth.
I like it.
I think Jordan
That'd be
Spieth's going to
great.
come back, and I think he's going to win the Masters this year. And yeah, I think Jordan Spieth is the pick. And then couple weeks later, he'll be at the PGA Championship, which this year it's going to be at Quail Hollow, and I think Quail Hollow is going to be won by Rory McIlroy.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty star-studded year of major winners, guys.
Huh. No newcomers.
Not yet.
Interesting.
Not yet.
I do think it would be nice to see Jordan back in the major.
Yeah,
conversation.
absolutely.
Ever since, what was that, 2016? The collapse?
I miss it.
He's had a couple.
Well, I'm talking about
The one where he at
collapse
the
of
LA
Master.
at the LA US Open a couple years ago, where he put it in the face of the bunker, and he was in that one. Yeah, I mean, most epic Rory at the Masters when he had the lead. When he was young, he was like 20, and he went to the 10th hole with the lead, and he snapped it into the cabins. Do you remember that?
Ooh, that's
And he had a
before my
punch out.
time.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not.
Eh.
You never seen that, really?
I mean, what year was that?
It would have been the year that he won a congressional, so 2011. That was the Masters of 2011.
That was 10.
Because, well, easy. he comes back in June and walks off the whole PGA Tour at the U.S. Open and laps the field. Pretty crazy. So.
Dang, young Rory.
10. Yeah, pretty crazy. So, yeah, I think Rory will win at Quail Hollow. That's my pick.
All right. Well, now I got to find another one.
Rory was yours?
Yeah, I was trying to downplay it, but no,
You
I
should have
think.
tried to talk me out of it.
Well, could have.
Keegan Bradley.
Yeah, Keegan's, Grand Slam, all of them, and the Sentry.
I think Brooks Koepka would play well at the PGA this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of those, big name live guys obviously always have a chance.
Max Homa would be a pick of mine at the Quail Hollow.
I like Max, but I feel like this one's got Scotty on it.
Scotty,
Yeah.
Quail Hollow.
Yep.
Okay, doesn't win the Masters, but he comes back and gets the PGA, and
Yeah.
and he would be sitting at 3 majors and one PGA and 2 Masters, so he'd be halfway to a career Grand Slam.
I think he's the first one to do it. I think he beats Rory to the career Grand Slam.
Really?
Yeah.
He'll beat Rory. He'll beat Koepka.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Beat Phil.
Hey, you know what's crazy is Morikawa's halfway there. Xander's now halfway there.
Yeah. There's a lot of
So,
names that are weirdly
hot,
close that
yeah.
you kind of forget about.
Yeah.
Jordan Spieth.
I was
He's
just going to
missing-
say Morikawa probably for this one for me.
He's missing the PGA.
Jordan Spieth. Ooh.
You think he goes back to back?
What if that happened? What if it went Rory wins the career Grand Slam at the Masters, Jordan Spieth wins the
Does
career
it at
Grand
Quail
Slam
Hollow.
at the Quail Hollow, at the PGA
Oh,
Championship.
wow, really?
And you have 2 guys that are like at the age where prime used to happen in golf, right?
Yeah.
Young 30s. You learned how to play, you learned how to win.
Yep.
And now
young
they
mental
both just
mistakes.
got the career Grand Slam, 800-pound gorilla off their back, and they're going full bore ahead, and it's leading straight to Bethpage. What if that was the storyline halfway through?
Oh, my God.
Huh?
That's got to be in the script, right? Does the PGA have a script like the NFL? Because if so,
Right.
that is, I mean,
Sign me up and let me start writing.
yeah, dude,
Right.
Tiger's kind of on his way out. You get that to happen in the same year.
Man, that would be crazy.
That'd
be
be
sick.
the talk of the town for a long time.
That would be crazy. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Scotty's my pick though. I think
Scotty's your pick?
I think he gets at least. I'm not going to say 2, but I think he at least gets 1 major this year.
One more major this year.
One more, yeah.
Okay. Another players too, because he dominates there, which is
Yeah,
incredible,
the 5th
but,
major,
yeah.
really.
Wink, wink. Who do you like?
I'm gonna take Morikawa on this one.
I like
Oh.
it.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That is a
I
good
mean,
one.
why not?
Yeah, he.
Seems like Morikawa's the guy. I mean, he might not.
Of course, it kind of fits him.
Yeah, he might not come out and shoot, 59,
Yeah.
but he's going to put
He just sticks around.
2 or 3, 8 under rounds together.
Right.
Not going to make a lot of big numbers. Center of the face, center of the fairway.
Very consistent.
Yeah, I mean,
Boring
he's not-
golf.
Yeah, it is.
Very boring golf.
That's the golf that wins.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, neither would I.
What is this
Well,
golf
no.
you speak?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, Sammy, me and him the other day in the simulator
this was
had,
gonna
a,
Oh, jeez.
had
I
a
knew this was gonna
combined
come up.
7 shanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
I
I
think
had
we-
1, so do the math. That means he
Wait.
had
Oh, okay. But listen.
6 shanks.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I think
I-
2
I
were
did-
on the same hole.
I had to give him 2 shots of penicillin.
Ugh.
It's like,
It was bad.
yeah, he had the shanks. Oh man,
And then
Why? What was going on?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Right
well,
on.
he's claustrophobic in that room.
Yeah,
it is a little
it's
weird.
I
Dark.
feel like
and-
you got to swing upright, but you
Yeah.
don't want to hit the ceiling.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What were
The
you gonna
pressure
say,
was
Pappy?
on.
What?
sounds good.
Pappy had to take a phone call or something, and he let me hit one for him.
Oh,
And as he's walking back in the room, all you hear is clink because it was a dead shank off
Yeah.
the wall.
Oh no.
and I literally, when he does it, I'll yell at the top of my lungs, "For right,
Yeah.
all right."
All 3 people in the 19th hole heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody upstairs is like,
Oh man.
"Who was that? Someone's here." So
I gotta
God.
come check it out. You guys are right
Yeah.
across the street from me
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Quick,
sure.
quick shank talk. Is there no better feeling than watching a PGA Tour player do it?
that is, yeah, it's like, oh, they're one of us.
Yeah.
Or they're,
yeah. I saw a slow mo of Scotty's out of the bunker from last year or something like that.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
just right off the
Oh,
Nozzle.
it's clean shank right out of the
straight
bunker.
right. I was like, ah,
I mean, you never root
you're
for
right
someone
though.
to play
It-
bad,
It feel good
but
to
you
kind of
see
watch
it,
it.
or like a
Yeah.
So
dead pole.
let
and
me
you root
kind of
for it.
turn that question on you. Is there a worse feeling or a more uneasy feeling your next shot after you got to follow a shank?
Oh, that ball's going 50 yards left. That is a
Yeah.
dead pull.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Close the face down.
Yeah.
I don't care. I want to get it as close to where I want to go.
Like
I don't care
even
if it's far
even
left
in
as
stupid
possible.
simulator league, I was like,
Oh yeah, you gotta
like
yeah.
oh, here we go.
you gotta refocus.
Put your hard hat on. Yeah, get your safety gear on because I don't know where this one might go.
Can you imagine if there's no foam on that wall?
Oh, well, in the one spot when I hit the concrete, it
the
came back at my forehead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where all the other shanks have taken out the foam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unreal. But no, there's no worse feeling when you got to follow up a shank.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even when you're like vibing with your boys,
Yeah,
you're
having
feeling
a good
good,
time.
and that happens. Even it's not like you can blow it off. You're like, we're partying. It's a barefoot scramble. You get over that next one, you're like, oh shit, where's this going?
Yeah, you checking where everyone's parked.
Yeah, because the worst part is 90% of shanks feel like a really damn good swing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and that's why that's the next scariest shot.
yeah,
Because you're like, I don't know what I just did wrong,
unreal.
but it went 50 yards right and about 10 yards forward.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, we should be saying
You're too
that
smooth
word.
of a swinger. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, right.
But so the third major of the year will be the U.S. Open, and this year it's returning to famous Oakmont Church Pew bunkers. Love them. Oakmont, they say, like off the record, kind of, if something were to happen at a major venue and they only had 10 to 12 days to switch it out of a venue, Oakmont is major championship ready every day, and they could have it up to that standard in 10 to 12 days.
Wow.
Could you imagine being a member of a
Crazy.
place like that?
Wow. Can you imagine being like a plus handicap at a place like that?
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean, you're playing, like you just
Yeah.
said, you're playing a
Which is considered
tour quality course every day.
That course is considered, if not the top 3 tough course in the world,
That's insane.
with the turtleback greens and the bunkering. And,
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool too how that course has morphed because like back in the day, you watch these reruns of old tournaments, there's trees everywhere. And there's like a folklore story of the superintendent going out at night and taking like 5-6 trees down at night so the members wouldn't know where they were. Like they would take the tree down, grind the stump, put sod down, so when a golfer would come the next day, he'd be like, oh, they just sodded something. They wouldn't even remember, but there are just so many trees there. And now there's not a tree on the course.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Bare.
If you go back and watch some of these older US Opens there, other tournaments, it's pretty crazy. So, but so the US Open's back at Oakmont. It's June, Father's Day weekend, always a good weekend. Who you kind of liking there, Sammy? Maybe like a Brooks Koepka.
I would love to see Brooks do it. Yeah, I mean,
He
always steps up in
that'd
the.
be three
that'd
US
be three
Opens.
US Opens for him.
He always does it in those in the US. Yeah,
US and the PGAs, and I think he'll play good at both of those courses, Quail Hollow and then Oakmont. So
yeah.
Dustin Johnson won here before.
Yeah. Almost twice. Well, never mind. That other one.
No.
The sand debacle wasn't at Oakmont.
No, PGA Championship, Whistling Straits.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a bunker.
That was the smallest bunker I've ever seen.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I've seen divots bigger than that.
The crazy part is, true story, we played there the following Friday. We were flying in for a bachelor party, and we played there. Me and my buddy Damien, you guys got to see that freaking guy hits it further than I've ever seen anybody hit a ball. But we walked over there, and we're like, is this a walking path or is this a bunker? Like, we still couldn't figure it out. And
That's insane.
yeah, they should have let that one.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They should have let that go to a playoff.
how many people were on that
Let it
hillside?
go to a playoff. Yeah, you got people everywhere.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening.
They don't even know how many bunkers are out on that course. They don't know how many bunkers are out there.
I mean, how many? Yeah.
There's not rakes in those things when you're
No,
playing.
they're all
either.
waste bunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought, but so anyways, who do you like at Oakmont?
Maybe Bryson.
Bryson DeChambeau go to back.
Yeah. Bryson stay in the winner's circle for the majors.
That'd be
Pretty
sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
Or is this a tournament where we
himself
see one of the young guys, a Cam Young or a new guy on tour?
Sam
Burns, Will Zalatoris,
Tigers winning.
Yeah,
Tiger. I love it.
I don't even know if Tiger can walk that place.
kidding.
That's a big
man.
ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did look good at the PNC.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good.
he did. That was a lot of fun to watch.
It was. I was rooting for him.
I mean, that was a really good shootout.
Yeah, it was cool to watch.
Honestly, who's really I love the last couple of years I really started to like, but this year really was Annika Sorensen's son, William McGee or whatever. He's just funny, go luck, happy kid.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty cool moment to see kind of that interview with him, and he kind of started tearing up a little bit.
Oh yeah, him and Annika.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like how
I think that was cool.
She putts first.
yeah,
He closes.
dude, he was rolling the rock. If I made half the putts he makes, I'd be
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
happier person.
If I'd have the skill that kid had.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, yeah, you're right there.
I mean, obviously Charlie's one thing, but to see
Man.
all of these kids
That
be able to
hole in
do it-
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
my
was
God.
cool as
He didn't
hell.
even know what happened.
No,
You can see in the interview. He
Tiger was
like-
taking a piss, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
first
wouldn't even
hole in
pay
ever.
and John Daly's there.
Gonna run up that barbell
Oh,
like
dude.
nobody ever seen.
Tiger's got a lot of money, but
Charlie even said,
They
he's
asked
like,
him
I'm
what he-
broke.
Yeah.
God.
They asked John Daly what he wanted to drink for the hole in one. He took 20 pallets of Good Boys.
oh jeez.
Yeah, 20 pallets. Yeah, that should last him 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's a round.
Unreal. So yeah, I think when it comes to U.S. Open, can I go back and change some of my other picks now that I'm thinking of it? No, but I think Oakmont. I think it will be.
What?
I think
Same guy can't win twice? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, you know how hard that is.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, but I think it will be a young guy. I like. You know what? I'm gonna go Tony Finau. I think Tony Finau wins his first major at Oakmont.
Really?
Historic place. It'll be his only major of his career. He'll get close a couple other times, but that'll be his only major of the year.
I like it.
Mark it down. That's what I'm going to go with. So
Yeah, I don't. The more I think about it, I don't know if it's going to be maybe not a young guy. Maybe it's a guy that's been on tour, but I think we're going to have a new major champion. Maybe
at
that.
the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
I mean, I
thinking.
know. Yeah, Tony
Yep.
Finau doesn't have any.
Yep.
But I would like to see someone else in the winning circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. And
Jake Knapp's going to win, I think.
I'll tell you, whoever wins will actually earn it because you earned it at
Yes.
Oakmont.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's-
for
that's-
sure.
You know.
That's a grinder's course right there.
Yeah, true test of golf. So, and then so the majors will then move over to the Open Championship, and the last one of the year is going to be at Royal Port Rush.
Yeah.
And I'm going out of the box here too. I think my boy Robert McIntyre is going to win the Open Championship and bring it home for Team Ireland, and they're going to be celebrating like hell. And I always think it's a cool story, like when it's in Ireland, Rory or Shane Lowry or Graham McDowell, or I like Robert McIntyre. That whole story last year too, where he needed a caddy and he was going through caddies or a caddy issue, and his dad caddy for him, and he won his first tournament ever.
That's insane.
It's a pretty cool story.
What a story.
Yeah.
Winning alone, obviously, good story.
For sure.
But to have...
He wins in a playoff over Shane Lowry.
Yeah.
Storybook ending.
Family member as a caddy.
Yeah.
For your first ever victory.
Your dad?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Your dad? Your dad on the bag when you win a tournament would be insane.
Yeah, it's a movie right there.
Yeah.
It's a movie plot.
Absolutely. So, what do you think is going to happen over at the Open Championship?
I think it's tough to say because that's just such a different style of golf.
Yes.
I mean, obviously here, you get rain rounds and you get that kind of weather, but over there you never know.
Never know.
So I think this is kind of another grinder's course. I could see maybe a Colin Morikawa. Someone that's consistent, that's going to find the fairway, that's not going to hit a lot of bad shots. I'm going to lock in Colin. Or Ludwig. Those are my two picks. I'm taking 2 this round.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking 2. I write the rules.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good with Big Will in this one.
Oh.
Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, I don't know why.
First major.
Yeah.
Going to be at the Open.
I feel like he played well a couple years. I don't remember if he actually did, but I have a feeling that he played well in, over there a couple years ago where he
I know the most recent major that he played well in was it 2 years? No, was it last year or 2 years ago when he lost that 3-hole playoff to JT? Was that the PGA Championship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just got a feeling for him this year. I hope he does something.
Has he figured out his putting?
That was the Mito too.
Well, I don't think he's got the figure 8 going anymore.
Something like that just doesn't go away forever, I feel. I think that one comes.
Kid and a magician set.
He's
waving the wand.
Yeah.
Dude. Unbelievable.
I think that'd be good for golf.
I got to tell you, though, if you've never done it before, for the Open Championship, download the app, and you can listen to the live radio broadcast for free.
Oh, it's great.
Really?
Dude, the words they throw out.
Oh,
he's in some toils here.
Yeah.
And I'm just
nice.
Give me more.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just listen all morning at
the
work,
local
dude.
broadcast over there.
It's insane.
I see.
It's so much better. I know exactly what Pappy's talking about.
Nice.
I mean, you're seeing a 20-foot putt that might come up a little short, and they're just yelling "Trundle" into the microphone.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, he rolls his ball down the fairway. It's following the terrain down towards he'll have a short pitch left. You're just
it's great.
Terrain. Why don't we have vocabulary like this in our broadcast? Or where they're like, here's Simon Slammy, gray shirt, brown trousers, white shoes, white hat. He's over the ball. They tell them everything that you're wearing.
Right, they detailed the whole thing.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I could not remember 10 seconds later what the guy's wearing, but you're just like, I don't know why, but that's it.
In the moment, it's
so much cooler. And I listen to a lot of broadcasts, like headphones at work or something like that, and they're great. They're good. It's hard.
I love Jim Nance,
but it is just something about that broadcast, man.
God, can you imagine one of them and Jim Nance?
Oh,
you get Jim Nance's historic commentary.
Yeah,
and then you get guys yelling "Trundle" and talking about trousers, and
you have to close captions.
They'll talk about
the terrain,
people carrying on too much in the crowd. This guy, it's their it's second to none. I absolutely love it.
Let's check it out.
So
new way to watch golf. It's great.
Yeah. So just before, as we start to wrap up here for this episode real quickly, what do you guys kind of see for your own game looking for 2025? Is there something that
you think you're going to be?
Shanks are us.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I ordered your hat the other day.
Thank you.
4 right.
Yeah.
It says that on it in front of it. It's a good one. But what are you looking for? Like, what do you think is going to be a strong point in your game this year? What do you know you got to work on going into it? And what's one of the things you're most looking forward to it for this year for your own golf game?
For me, I feel like putting's going to be something I can hold on to this year. I feel like I've been using the same putter now, and I got an extension on it, so I feel pretty comfortable. Been rolling in some putts. My irons are just something I need to dial in.
Okay.
The long irons. Feel comfortable from probably like 7 down, but the higher ones from 6, 5, and 4, just something about it. So
Yeah.
I would like to dial those in, just kind of just be more consistent with at least getting it near the green. You know, it's just it's infuriating because like there's the rounds I'll go out there and I'll shoot pretty close to just over par, something like that, but there's those 80 rounds or 85, just like, oh god.
So you were talking about putters, real quick. I putt with Bettinardi, right? We've talked about this and I collect their head covers, man. I don't know why. Some of them I just see and I'm like, I gotta have that one. So like, here, this one I was gonna throw at you earlier. It's like the putter cover of the week from Bettinardi.
Oh, there they goes, Frazier.
This one is they call them like Party On. They usually do this release is like when they play at the Waste Management.
Oh, okay.
So they always do like these stick figures playing but I just thought, hey man, it's the new year. So you got to party on, right? The balls were dropping the other night and that. So you play some beer pong, right? Isn't that pretty cool?
That is nice.
So I'm going to say, kind of take a look at that one. That's probably putter cover of the week this week from Bettinardi. Cool. Is one of their party ons from a couple of years ago.
This is great.
In the Waste Management. But, it's New Year's. You got to let your hair down. You got to go have some fun and drink away 2024 and look forward to 2025, right? So what kind of putter do you roll with?
I got the Spider GT.
Okay.
So you got like
how do you like the face on that?
I like it because
it's like that true roll insert, right?
Well, yeah, it feels more like a blade because it's got more of that ting, or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. I was always hitting the mallets and they had that white kind of. I had the Odysseys, like the white hot ones, so it always had like a little softer feel. This one actually kind of like has a true bounce because there's sometimes you just mishit it a little bit, and I swear I'd get it halfway there. So.
Nice.
With the
old
white hots?
Yeah, so like now
those are pretty soft.
Yeah,
it feels real spongy coming off the ball.
So now I feel like it just hits it, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to worry about it having any sort of cushion. I don't know, it's just weird. But it feels so much better. And I added 2 inches to the putter length.
Every inch matters.
So how much? Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your total length on their putter?
I don't know. I just add 2.
Add 2. All right.
I just didn't want to bend over as much.
Yeah.
I'm a taller guy, so I'm
probably around 36, 37 inches, probably 38. Something.
Would you ever like
standard? I don't know.
Like, do you see yourself down the line going to a broom putter just because you are taller?
No, I don't know. I mean, even the claw to me, I can't even switch. I have to just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good.
It's a different feeling.
Good show.
Just like this, Peppy.
Oh, that's what it looked like. I was like,
I did.
throw the padding on that one away.
Yeah.
So Connor, what are you looking forward to this year in the golf season? Let's start off with this. What do you putt with? What do you roll the rock with?
I use the Scotty Cameron Phantom X.
Okay.
Mallet. Had a blade forever. Had the Odyssey White Hot blades. Had a couple Scotty. I think the Newport 2.5. I think that's what they were. It's got the smooth like gooseneck. It doesn't have the angles in it. And just got real shaky with it just because it's a lighter putter. So, a lot of hands. So switch to the mallet, putt a little bit better. Still not good.
Okay. All right. And what are you looking forward to this year? What do you think is going to be one of the strong points of your own game?
Yeah. So actually I'm the complete opposite of Sammy.
You're good with the irons?
Yeah. The irons from about 8 to driver, I'm confident with.
Damn it.
When you get to that 120, 130 yard, as Pap saw the other day,
I love
it gets
shots.
a little scary.
Yeah.
They go 80 yards, just not straight.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so wedges are a huge, huge problem when you play a course that's 6,200 yards.
Yeah.
No, it was bad.
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
It was bad.
I mean, even the par fives out here.
I think I'm kidding you about the hard
It
hat.
was bad.
I'm wearing safety goggles in there next day.
Yeah, it's not good. When you play Lakes Four Seasons and you go driver, gap wedge, or driver 56 degree, whatever you have, because you got 70 yards, 80 yards.
Right.
And you start missing greens.
I was going to say.
because you're 50 yards right.
No bueno.
And no closer than what you started.
Yeah.
It's never a good sign.
Yeah.
And makes golf real difficult when you start missing that bad.
Yeah.
All right, so we know what to work on.
Yeah. So for me, complete opposite of Sammy. The wedge is just
120 and in.
140. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Just go any wedge.
All right.
Any wedge, no matter the distance.
Love my wedges.
Yeah. So maybe Sammy, you teach me how to hit wedges, and I can help you hit
Thank
long
you. There
irons
we
and
go.
drivers.
Now we're
There
talking.
we go.
Yeah.
There we
We're a
go.
dating service now. Right? We're live on air. We just put two golfers together.
Yeah. Are you a good putter?
We're a dating
I'm not a good
service.
Can we
putter.
get like a team of three?
Easy.
I said team of three.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I pick my words carefully.
Yeah. No. I'm an alone putter.
Oh, okay. What do you need? What do you
At
need to
night
work
with the
on?
dean's daughter.
Yeah.
No. So
Ninth green at 9 o'clock.
yeah, the only thing I'm working on with my putter now, I like the one I have. I have an Innova from. I'm actually working with like counterweighting in the grip,
Okay.
and I like the more and more grip I put into it, the more and more I like it. Kind of like slows me down and makes me have a better, like slower pace. Sometimes, man, you can get jabby, and you don't want that. So yeah, I'm working more and more with the counterweights inside the grip. I like it a lot. I like where it's going. I just got to find more weight.
That's on the top, right? You just kind of.
It's right in your hands.
Yeah.
Man. It's just drilled down in the
Yeah.
grip. Super Stroke does one now. And you can buy the different weights in that from like a Dick's Sports or something like that and change them out, swap them out for different weights. So I'm really liking that.
So where do you feel that extra weight at? Do you feel it's more balanced through and through, or do you kind of feel it's heavier in the hands?
It's heavier in the hands as much as I want.
Prevent the jabs or whatever
Yep.
you're talking about.
Exactly.
A little bit more kind of
Yeah.
fluid motion.
Yeah. I think, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when it's like too light. And so I don't really want the weight in the putter head, right?
Okay.
Because
I feel like
A
your
lot of
hands
them-
can open up and close a lot faster.
it's
too.
more the closing, right? So if you have a putter with a lot of toe hang or something like that, and I feel if you have more of the weight in the club, it's going to be more of that, right?
Yeah.
And if you try to
Close
manipulate with your hands, you're going to be cutting across it even more, I think. So I like the weight in my hands. It just kind of keeps it to where I can go more straight back, straight through. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, do you have a toe hang putter, or do you have a
Slightly
balanced
like that.
face?
Yeah,
or-
it's balanced face. Yeah, I used to do the toe hang stuff, but this one's more balanced face.
Yeah, that's how my blade was, and started to miss.
Yeah.
I switched to a mallet, and then that helped me. I don't know
I got
about
some
weights, but
Yeah.
I know that was a big improvement.
I got some sliders on the thing. I've never really played with them too much.
No?
But no, not too much.
Interesting.
It just felt good wherever it was.
There you go.
But
Yeah, right off the shelf. That's all you. I guess
I
that's
don't
all
know.
you just needed 2 more inches.
So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well,
All right.
Jesus.
final question. Final question. Could you, on the putting green, all right, could you do something drastic like Jordan Spieth used to stare at the hole so he wouldn't be looking at his putter? Or could you do what Scotty Scheffler started doing here at the end of the year, the hero, really, and like 15 feet and in, he went to that saw claw grip.
Yeah, I saw that.
But like further putts, lag putting, which I think would take more feel. I don't know, but
No, I'm completely with him on that.
you change it up?
No, but if I was ever to do the claw, I
Yeah.
would never be able to do it from distance.
Right.
I remember that was the most difficult thing for me.
Yeah,
It was
I-
like,
Because of the bigger
Figuring-
swing, are you trying to like
yeah,
almost
it just didn't
I
feel
feel like
kind
right.
of
it's a lot-
skidding, or you almost like not taking a divot, but like skidding on top
I feel
of the
like it
grass
was
almost?
more almost kind of like matching with like the flip of the wrist. Like I had to have more timing with that than I
Yeah.
had to have with just like straight arms back and through.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never liked it.
I'm like once in a while when I'm doing like a little bit of practice, something like that, I like left hand low.
Mhm.
So I put left hand hole and it makes me release
Yeah.
the putter better down my line instead of like coming across it or down.
Yeah,
the
more
line to the
shoulders
left. Yeah.
rather than flipping with hands and
Yes.
stuff like
Right.
I thought something like that. I don't know. I think it'd be great. How do you be consistent when you're switching your shit up on the putting green?
that. Yeah, I don't know.
And he's world number 1 doing it. so
Yeah. And
Apparently.
dominated again.
Yeah, I mean,
he
how-
can apparently be better.
How many drills can you do before you just have to find something new?
I mean, do you feel like you could do that? Could you be switching up something like that?
I don't know.
Not at 15 feet. I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
maybe something. I
No,
know.
I'm saying you got a cross green putt, right? Number 8, Lakes of the Four Seasons. Back left pin, you got it on 2 front right. Are you going regular and then you have 8 feet left with that hard right to left breaker where it gets kind of slippery and you're going to the claw thing now? Like, that just seems crazy to me. Like on the same green, you're going to be changing your grip on a putter.
Yeah, I feel like in golf you want to
Yeah.
have as less variables as you can. So when you're interchanging grips and swings and
Probably
all
why I
of
never
that-
went to the claw, because I was like, there's no way I'm switching between 2 grips.
Yeah,
You know, didn't think
Yeah.
it was an option. Apparently it is.
Right? Yeah. Like the one here, it comes out of the Masters. Yeah, Phil's playing with 2 drivers. You're like,
Wait, what?
first off, who can afford 2 drivers? This guy, and but yeah, he had and he won.
yeah.
He won with 2 drivers.
2 grips on the putter. Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
I couldn't see myself gripping the same club 2 different ways, one swing in another.
Yeah, I suck at normal putting.
Yeah,
So
right.
you want to throw another grip at me?
I mean, if that's just to prevent like blasting it or something, like more delicate putts. He's more able to control. Like I don't.
What do you think goes on in his head when he see like what was his reasoning for doing this? I mean, obviously, if it's more consistent, it's more consistent.
Yeah.
But was it
That's what it is.
just a confidence thing? And he had to switch it up.
Was his issue like line? Was it like lining or was it pace? Was it?
Yeah, I don't
know.
Because I don't remember him missing really pace wise. I felt like his pace was always really good.
My issue is, and one of the things I want to work on going forward is not forgetting that it's an actual swing, right? It's an actual, like everything. Sometimes you get so technical. Like I'll get stuck looking back at my putters that going back straight, and then like when it comes time to really putt, I got wandering eyes now, right?
Yeah,
like
all over the place.
Yeah, so like I think you just got to like visualize it more, feel the shot, and then just actually play it like an actual shot, not like, oh my God, I'm putting. I have to hit it exactly right here so it catches this break perfectly. Like it's part of the golf. Like just go swing it now.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the biggest reason people
let you be more
struggle
free
with putting.
Yeah,
was you're trying to be too
constrained.
Yeah.
You're
like, oh, I can't roll this 5 feet by.
Right,
and then you leave it 5 feet short.
Yeah. So
yeah, I have noticed like even with just like keeping your head down, like obviously like the biggest number one rule in golf, right, to keep your head down. But it's such a simple thing to just like I've just been visualizing like using my peripheral vision, if that makes any sense. Like I'm just trying to visualize like the output of where that ball's exiting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All I can think of is 40-year-old version now. My peripherals.
But like literally just keeping my head down and just like not worrying about where it's actually going, but just like visualizing the like where it's going as far as like where I need to see it from my point of view, from like keeping my head down. And like I don't know why, like for me it helps even with putting. Like I don't even want to look at the hole. I'll like rather hear it hit the cup than even look at where I putted it. Like I'd rather just keep my head down and just trust that distance is exactly the distance that I'm feeling in that peripheral, like seeing that distance in my eye. Like I don't know.
So when you're putting, and Pap, I think you'll have a good answer for this probably because you know more about the game than we do. Do you pick a spot in front of your ball when you're putting, or do you pick something closer to the cup? You know what I mean? Like if you've got a 20-footer or a longer putt, are you going maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of you trying to pick a spot that you're going to roll it over, or do you go something closer to the cup?
I don't want to screw you guys up, but I work it back like a maze.
God.
I start from the hole and work my way back to my marker.
Okay.
Like I'll mark my ball, and as I'm like coming up from marking my ball, I'm kind of getting a gist of what I feel for the putt, right? And then I'm thinking I'm working my way back from the hole back to where my ball marker is. And I'm picking a spot out on that line a couple feet in front of me, and I'm trying to aim up for that, And here's what's crazy is, was it Charlie Hall I saw the other day from the LPGA? She started talking about when she tees her ball up on the tee, she does the same thing almost. She picks her spot out there, she follows through, and she picks a spot 6 inches to a foot in front of her ball. And that's what she's lined up to, instead of, am I still lined up to that tree, or am I still lined up to that utility pole? Am I lined up to the red house? And the whole time, maybe you're moving your feet and kind of like looking over your shoulder more, and you're not aligned anymore. So that's something like, when she said that, I was like...
But doesn't that make sense with like where I'm thinking like the...
No, it makes... I think we're saying
like
the same thing.
The exit is almost like that 6-inch mark is like just seeing that...
Okay. Yeah.
Like that mark is going over just out of... Like I don't need to be looking at something that's down the fairway or knowing where that is. I need to know this spot.
Yeah, something in front of you.
If it's exiting right or left of that, I already know it's messed up. But like...
Mark.
But like I don't know, you at least feel it more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I need to start doing that on my regular shots, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I started doing it the last like month of the season, and I was like, whoa, I'm feeling like really good.
Really?
But now with always the irons, like I'm saying, but like putting and stuff, like I would just try to like, we're talking about how we line them up, but like for me, it's like if it's uphill, I pick my spot. If it's a right to left breaker, I'm looking at the hole, and I'm gonna go a foot. I'm just literally trying to hit a mark that's there. And I'm just going to try to putt it to that mark, but I'm gauging the break and then the speed that's going to die it back to that point. But I'm like, I pick a mark up there.
Yeah, something
I might trace it back to me.
Yeah.
But I know in my periph like where that's going to be as far as like that line. So I try to hit that like 2 feet past, or if it's uphill, if it's downhill, I'm going to go like, I'm going to pick a point halfway there I'm going to hit it to, and then it's going to try to get to. That's my brain.
That's fair.
Math.
Right.
I think that's pretty good. Pretty good theory.
Put more ideas in your head than you wanted?
Yeah.
I just tried to like, I don't know, like with mine, like my brain tries to see like the lines and like how it, I don't know, kind of like, is it going to finish up, but like where that starting point's going to be, how hard I need to hit it, whatever, and just pick that point and just try to hit it to that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I'm like, what was the old Tiger Woods game where you got the tiger vision on your putts?
yeah.
You can only use it one time.
Dum dum
Yeah.
dum dum.
Yeah. That's how I see putting.
Okay.
Like I'm a first look. As I see, I mean,
Yeah.
seasons we've all played a million times. You have a rough idea, but
I still don't.
some of them are questionable. Whatever my first read is, I see that line in my head. I will not look at it the rest of the round, or the rest of that, green.
Yeah.
I'll
this
put my
year-
ball down. I'll line up to where I think that line is, and then I won't look at the cup. I won't pick a spot. I'll just trust, hopefully, that my alignment is where I need it to be.
And then start yelling Trundle.
Yeah.
And I'll make a declaration right here.
sure.
If I'm playing with either of you guys and I do not go to the other side of the hole and look at the ball, please say something, because that's like,
I'm
I
not.
want to try to not do that where I like so many times if I just walked to the, I mean, like here at the Seasons. Like,
Yeah, you'll see something that you didn't see from the first
we
side.
know most of the course, but like if there's another course I go to and I don't go to the other side, I'll misread half my putts.
Well, I guess
because
it
I just
depend-
don't look from the other side, which gives you that better perspective of just what's going to happen. And it's just like, I need to just dedicate myself to
Yeah,
doing that. You know what I
see-
mean? Like
It's weird how you see kind of two different things. From two
I'll
different
think
sides
I
of the ball.
know. Right. But then I'll go back like, oh my God, obviously this is not going to do that.
Yeah, how'd I miss this?
If I just came down here and looked at it, I
The
don't know.
best is when you don't do it, you putt it, it happens to you, and then you go back and look at it backwards, and you're like, what the
Yeah.
Right.
Where did I see
lazy
that?
piece of shit?
How did I see
There's
that?
20 steps.
Right.
Yeah.
All I had to do was just
Yeah.
go over there.
You didn't save any time because
Yeah.
you missed it so bad.
Or I
you got
coulda
to
looked
mark
at
it
it.
again
Yeah.
and let somebody else putt.
Or I could have looked at it walking up, but I was looking at something else.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
But well, all right, guys, this is a lot of fun, and
Yeah, good
I
stuff.
can't wait to. We'll do a recap next week, and we'll see who was right. It's going to be me. I'm telling you, Lockett, Sentry,
Oh,
Akshay.
2025's Keegan season.
All right,
All right, boys.
captain player. Have a good one,
See ya,
guys.
guys.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.